I was always interested in the outdoors as a kid. My dad and I would go on these pretty epic canoe trips, and we were always looking at wildflowers or mushrooms or insects or frogs and stuff, but we never really knew anything about them. And we just, oh, that's cool, that's interesting, you know. I did undergrad in geology, but quickly got sucked into the living side of that and the biological side of that. So even though I worked as a geologist for 10 years, I came back to school to do a master's in evolutionary biology, and I've been in this program ever since. But when I came here and interviewed and talked to the folks in the geology program and in the biology program, it just seemed like a great fit. And I remember walking in maybe 2 weeks after I got here on campus, and I found a job working in the lab as a tech. Even though it had a small, it was a small school and a small department, but they were doing big things. And as an undergrad with no experience really, it was very seamless to walk in and get a job and dive right into the fun stuff. So nobody knows exactly what they want to do when they come to school usually. The important thing is that you have the options, the ability and support to follow your nose, to follow that path as it changes, right? And I think does a great job, and the Division of Biological Sciences specifically really takes care of everybody in the program that way. So I might come in and organize our samples. Say we're going to do a DNA extraction. We want to sequence some of these genomes in these insects, so we'll go pick the insects we're studying. We'll grind them up, get their DNA, spec their DNA, make sure it's clean and is usable. Then we'll prepare what we call libraries. So we prepare many copies of this DNA, so there's enough of a pool that we can sequence it. And so it's really cool. You can work with living things at the beginning of the day, and by the end of the day, you can have this really rich data set to work on as well. So obviously there's a number of different facets to being a good scientist, but what I probably cherish the most is that I learned how to write. So a big part of science is communicating, right? And I was not a good writer when I started this program in my undergrad, and that's something I really worked hard on and overcame that. And I think it's a big part of our daily work as scientists is the writing and the communicating part. And I think here in this department specifically, we really focus on obviously being good scientists, but being good communicators of the science. I think that's really important. Everybody has an open door. It just seems like if you have a question, you have a problem, you need help with something, like there's somebody there to help you. And not only that, just to help you, but then take it to the next level. And so really give you the support, give you the direction that you need to pursue your dream.